With Toys for Bob going indie and still keeping in touch with Microsoft, I feel like this future of Skylanders gets brighter and brighter each day. So today, in this video, I want to say my wants and hopes for the next Skylanders game. Remember, this is all in my opinion, and you are entitled to your own opinions. And if you disagree with it, share your own viewpoints in the comments below. Let's get into it. The first point I would like to cover is whether I would want a remaster or a completely new game. Instead of just discussing one of the options, I'll go over each one. Firstly, a remaster. For a remaster, I would like it to include both Spyro's Adventure and Giants, because those are the hardest to play in my opinion, since you need either a Wii, Xbox 360, or PS3. And as a PS4 player, I would like the option to play all the games on the same console. It would also be the easiest for Toys for Bob to develop because SSA and Giants both use the same engine and share assets. So if they were to do a Spyro Reignited trilogy approach, they wouldn't have to create as many new assets across the two games. I know some people would like Swap Force to be included in a remaster like this, but I feel like Swap Force holds up really well still. But my only gripe with Swap Force is that the PS4 pricing for it is outrageous for a 10-year-old game. So they should re-release the original Swap Force with some touch-ups back to the PS4 and newer consoles like the Switch, PS5, and Xbox 3 Series X. So basically, completely remake SSA and Giants from the ground up and re-release Swap Force with bug fixes and touch-ups. Now what about a new game? For a new game, this section will probably be short, but I just want a Skylanders 7 and I prefer this rather than a remaster. They could cook up a new gimmick, which Octavius has an amazing video of them cooking up 3 new gimmicks that you should go watch after this video. Link in the description. Or take the scrapped year 2 of Imaginators and revive that idea. Because it would be really cool to make quadruped Imaginators and the scrap senseis all look so cool. If a Skylanders 7 were to happen, it would be really cool if they made a year 2 for the game, so we don't have to buy a new game with a new gimmick every year, and Toys for Bob wouldn't have to develop a whole new game as well. And they can just update Skylanders 7 with new levels and characters. I just really want to see new figures and characters out in the wild again, and make the video games section great again. Which is a great segue to... For a remaster, I think it would be for the best that all the Skylanders go digital, because it wouldn't go well if they released the original figures for the same $12 price when their value has gone down drastically on reselling sites. But the option to plug in the Portal of Power and use your original collection would be amazing. What I really would want for the figure side is to use the remastered models from the remaster and make those into figures, making sure to give them a new pose as well. Imagine a reignited Spyro. Side note, they'll probably make a new Spyro model to match the Skylanders art style, having a charging pose in his remastered Series 1 figure. I think new remastered figures would look absolutely gorgeous with the new Toys for Bob style. Now for a new games figures. This absolutely needs to be physical. It'll itch to scratch the eye and many collectors have to collect Skylanders in retail stores again. I think they should either go with a Giants approach or a Swap Force approach. One $15 gimmick lander and one $11 core, or two $15 gimmick landers and two $11 cores, because one of the main issues with Imaginators was that all the senseis were $15 and the creation crystals were not really appealing to kids as the $11 option. There should be no reposes, no light cores, and limited variants because the idea of limiting the roster and non-character figures is great because it'll be less likely that it'll end up in bargain bins. So the roster should be 4 landers per element or 40 total figures, which is kind of a lot, or 2 landers per element, 20 total figures, which would be perfect for casual players returning back into the series to collect them all. Plus, if the 20 figures do well, going back to the year 2 idea, they can add 20 new figures and level packs for a total roster of 40 characters, plus level packs and variants. Like I said before, new Skylanders populating the video game aisle will make retail store trips interesting again, and following new wave releases will be exhilarating. Alright, this is the section of the video where I go over the miscellaneous category. Firstly, I hope that they go all out with the advertising for this game, so this game sells well. I want them to do McDonald's toys, social media ads, store cutouts, store displays, everything. Secondly, when would this new Skylanders project release? Well, we know Toys for Bob is currently developing something with a Microsoft IP in it. It may be Skylanders, but Spyro 4 is sadly more likely for 2024 to 2025, which isn't a bad thing, by the way. But after Spyro 4, it's time for a Skylanders revival. This will most likely happen between 2025 and 2026, which sounds far away, but we've got to be patient, and once this new Skylanders game is out, we have to support it with all our hearts and wallets. Thank you for watching this video. As a reminder, Octavius's video is down below in the description, so go click on that. Go watch their video. And I just want to come out and say thank you for all the comments and all the subscribers I've gained from posting Skylanders video. It's crazy. I really appreciate you guys, and if you leave a comment, I will read and I will try to respond to the comment. I haven't been responding to comments recently because I'm on that academic comeback, hell yeah. But I still read all the comments. And if I give you a heart, I read it. I read your comment. You know I read your comment. And I really leave a comment on this video, and I want to know your thoughts about Skylanders 7 or Skylanders Remaster. I'm really curious on what you guys think about it. But I'm going to be signing off. I don't want this end screen to be too long now. Thank you for watching. Have a good day or night. Bye!